Good morning. We're about to go live here. Today is Monday, May the 10th. We're here at 3B District Court. We have some civil matters to deal with in the first part of the morning. At 10:30 and 11 we'll start with criminal matters, some sentences and probation violations. We have a full afternoon of landlord-tenant, civil motions, and small claims cases. We're back from the virtual judicial conference that we had last Thursday and Friday, back to full schedules for all four courts. So we've got a couple of attorneys in the waiting room we'll bring in a moment on our first civil matter. We'll get ourselves all situated here. Actually, for a Monday, this isn't too bad. We'll bring the attorneys in here in just a moment.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Welch. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Is your client going to join us?
No, he's not. He has limited technological, and last time I think he came to the courthouse, so I told him not to worry about coming today.
All right, well, let me get situated here and I'll turn the recording on. There's no reason why we can't start early. We've got Natasha Dixit here from the plaintiff, and so let's get ready here. Hmm. Takes a few minutes to get all my waterfowl aligned here.
Sure. I was unable to change my name for the appearance on Zoom, Your Honor. I don't know if it's a problem for you.
Oh, that's fine. I could give you a name.
No, I was I walked into that one, didn't I?
I could pick one at random. I've been known to actually.
I'm afraid it wouldn't be too random.
All right, well, good morning, Ms. Dixit. I don't know, you may be new to this case, but maybe you've talked to Mr. Welch or been involved in it. It's got quite a history.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm
Well,
sorry, Your Honor. Should I just...
Let me call it first. It's entitled Ally Bank versus Leo Mitchell. File number is 201153. It is a case for damages in an automobile contract. Mr. Eduardo Polares was here first, and I think we had some other attorneys. There was a motion for summary disposition when we were here last in April 5th. I denied the motion for summary disposition from the plaintiff. I asked Mr. Welch to do an order, and I couldn't find one in here, so I don't know if there is an actual order denying the motion for summary disposition.
Yes, Your Honor, I submitted one under the 7-day rule. And that was on April 5th.
Well, that's your style to generally follow through on what you say, but it hasn't made it to the file, so I'll figure out where it is.
Okay.
At any rate, this is a complicated case. The defendant lacks technological resources, as Mr. Welch indicated. He's not a very sophisticated defendant. I actually asked legal aid to take a look at this and see if they would be able to represent the defendant. So at last, there was a fraud investigation going on. There were a number of issues about what the status of the original automobile dealership is. I know there was some discussion about what was going to happen from here. Ms. Dixit, I'll start with you. What's the plaintiff's position here?
So, Your Honor, so as it stands right now, our client, we did take back all this information to our client, and they did actually give us permission to dismiss this case and close this account with our office. So, and we did inform that yes, it was Mr. Polaris, my co-worker. He did actually take that back to Mr. Welch, saying that, and Mr. Welch said that he would stipulate to dismiss this case only if our client removed the negative credit reporting, so basically the trade line. And we have taken that back to our client, and we are actually awaiting a response from them. They still have to review this, so that's the latest on this file right now.
All right, so she just brought me the order you sent on the 7-day rule. I signed it on April 14th. Apparently it just wasn't connected to this file, so there we go. So that's been done, thank you. So what's your position? They wish to dismiss. You want to make sure, as a practical matter, I'm not sure what that means to Mr. Mitchell's credit. He's got very little money. He's on Social Security disability. I don't think he's going to be buying any new cars in the immediate future, but what's your position, Mr. Welch?
Yes, Your Honor, it is a little frustrating that I keep putting this case on my calendar at the office and trying to follow through with Mr. Polaris, and Ally Bank doesn't respond to their attorney. So that's my gripe for the moment, Your Honor. I mean, I have a lot to be thankful in my life, but that's my gripe.
If this is the worst thing you have on your plate, then you're in pretty good shape.
I think I am. You're right. So, yeah, we are willing to dismiss under those terms. Since they don't have their client's permission, then I would say let's just do a dismissal with prejudice by agreement today.
Is that acceptable to you, Ms. Dixit?
Let's see. Your Honor, if you don't mind, I would prefer to take this with my client. Just let them know as an update that we are still waiting their response, but this is what Mr. Welch proposed during the hearing today. So if you don't mind, I will take that back to my client just because, they have their own guidelines of how to proceed with this, especially since we made a request. It was pretty recent. It was only on April 30th that we made the request to delete the recording. So, and it does take some time for them to review this. So, Your Honor, if you don't mind, I will take this back to my client, this proposal to dismiss with prejudice and without the credit request going forward.
Well, that's not exactly what the offer is, Your Honor. The offer today is to dismiss with prejudice, end of story. But if they have to go back to their client, then I want an agreement that they will remove this from the credit history.
All right, well, I can't order a dismissal with prejudice. Can agree to it, but I can't just summarily say, okay, this is a poor case, I'm going to dismiss it. But I am concerned we keep kicking this can down the road. I think it is going to be dismissed. And you keep having to put it on your calendar. Plaintiff wants to discuss with Allied Bank.
Perhaps 1 week adjournment, Your
Yes,
Honor?
that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm going to continue this to May 17 at 9 a.m. That'll give you 7 days to talk to the bank. Now, someone's logged in here as LG Stylo 6 that possibly could be the defendant. I don't have anyone else set to be here at 9 o'clock. Not sure who this is.
No, that's not my client, Your Honor.
No. Well, I'll put him in the waiting room and deal with him in a minute. Be with you in a minute, sir. All right, we'll continue this till May 17th for plaintiff to discuss with the principal client and hope to, if dismissal is entered before that time, nobody needs to appear.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate your patience. I'll take this back to my client and hopefully we can resolve this.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, very good. All right, you guys have a good day and a good week.
All right, you too, Judge.
right.
Thank you.
And I did get that order, so thank you for that. Okay, let's see who this dude is. Good morning, sir. Could you unmute your microphone?
Yep, it's unmuted.
Good morning. What case are you here on?
This is a brand new case, Jeff.
What's your name?
Daryl Purcell.
Oh, yes. Mr. Purcell, I think you're in the wrong spot. Let me figure out where you're supposed to be.
Be here with Chris Yancey is what it says.
Well, does it say for today or tomorrow?
It says funny. Today's the 10th, ain't
Yeah,
it?
so you're supposed to be here tomorrow on the 11th. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I'll see you tomorrow, all right?
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay, I'll see you then. Thank you. All right, better a day late than a day early than a day late. All right, our next matter is a discovery hearing, which will be at 10. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the live feed. We'll be back just